And welcome back. This is Cotown for another War Rights event. This time we have a House Divided campaign. On the big board, this is match 1. The campaign is back on after a week hiatus. It is week 3, and the 83rd, who is on the CSA team on the campaign board, is attacking the Community Peace USAB along the Mississippi River just above Memphis. So pretty big battle here in the Western Theater. Right now on the teams, it is 120 on the CSA attacking versus 121 on the Union. As a reminder, we are already live here, so I'm going to try to catch the Union as we go here. We'll start with checking out the arty, then I'll rotate to the infantry. I probably won't watch you guys directly too much because of how far you away. You guys are going to be, out of sight. But it is going to be Mattis and Sergeant Soldier here. So Mattis from the 42nd and 2nd Maine, who is an EB guy, Sergeant Soldier here. Those are going to be the two gun crews. Now, on their infantry, let's see here. We have, over here, we've got IVB led by MS Mickey and Jeff Knight. They are watching the right side. In the center here, we got Hazard, Major, one type, leading the EB. Then we've got Lieutenant Cheap, leading the 79th New York Highlanders. Let's see, then we've got Hood and Kilroy here, leading the 42nd PA. We've got 19th Indiana, led by Captain Joker. And we've got Major Velkine, leading the MWB. Am I missing anybody? I don't believe I am. If I have missed you, I do apologize. I'm going to sweep up this way. So on this angle here, we got Pratley, Colonel One Type, leading the 9th Corps. Then we've got Major Painter, leading the 83rd, and they are joined by 20th New York, who had to bounce over. Thank you, Mr. CJ. We've also got the 4th West Virginia here with Colonel Lightborn. And we've got BB here under the command of Colonel Bocephus, HL under Captain Lamat, and KB led by Emperor Knight. Man, oh man. Moving up in the world here. Alright, so that is the intro done. Looking at the overall state, looks like a wait for the CSA towards their right, Union left here with one diversionary unit. Oh, it's already starting, boys. Oh, Lord. Alright, time for a drink before we continue. Alright, one diversionary force there from 9th Corps on the far side. Looks like they'll be tangling with the IVB. The rest of the unit, though, is kind of waiting for them here. They got a nice strong L position here, anchored by the 42nd. I'm sorry, by the EB and the 19th and the 17th. And then 42nd is out here kind of screening in the woods here. Might be trying to draw the CSA into this ambush position from the L shape. And the CSA is starting to move up here. And it is this KB HL element.
1 KB, 2 ranks, that's fair.
And a nice volley from Captain Matt and his boys. We got PB in the works here, we got KB. This is a pretty powerful force that's been assembled here. And Lightburn is moving his men a little bit more forward. It's kind of a picket force here. It's going to be a pretty big shootout here in the woods. We do have a base of fire down here by 20th and 83rd watching the center. Kind of restraining that element here. And then we've got the wide flank maneuver here by 9th Corps. Does IVB see it? Can they react to it? Let's see what Jeff Knight does. Oh, so far 9th Corps is just shooting from some distance and not getting too engaged. And still a shootout on the other side of the field. So far no charges. Interesting. And 9th Corps was happy just to poke at it. I don't think they were maybe expecting IVB here, so they kind of poked at it. And Bradley has decided to pull back a little bit. A little bit of a demonstration right there. As the arty guys continue the long pull to get that arty up. But here we got 42nd operating out in the woods in a nice skirmish formation. Using good cover here to keep these guys pinned down. Oh, he got hit though. Gonna get yelled by Sergeant Major Woodford there for that one. So far, a pretty strong defense by the Union. The CSA has not really pushed their luck on it. Oh, but now we got some maneuvers here. All right. Do we? Okay, no, there's 83rd. They're still standing by. You see 9th Corps move down that way. Let's take a look at these volumes by the 83rd and 20th. Nice and crisp. Might have broken my computer. That's how good that volley was in the 83rd. My computer could not handle it. Why are we fucking up here, computer? Do I have anything running? Make sure I don't. I think I'm good here. Alright. We do have a skirmish element. This is 79th is out here, is now drawing fire from the 83rd. Which is a good job on them if they can take 83rd out of the active fight. Looks like we got another push here by 9th Corps. IVB has reacted to it. I think last time I watched IVB's perspective, so much watch Mr. Bradley here. Oh, did he try to juke him? Was this a juke? Did Bradley try to get them down into the corner here so that they can move back on up? An interesting little juke there by Mr. Bradley. As he fooled Jeff Knight. Jeff Knight is reacting now, but is it in time? Bradley now has been able to get his men out to the island with that little maneuver. Nice job from 9th Corps. Just check in on this side, see if there's any major action. It might just still be volley fire going back and forth. So far, Union keeping their tickets pretty steady. 42nd's drawing a lot of that fire, but they got some good cover position, so that's working out pretty well for them. Yes, indeed, here, you see Mr. Bradley has now occupied these rocks. We'll see if IVB can hold off against this fight here.
Remember, the deep and deep is not an absolute. You may get hit, and you may still die in skirmishing.
Shoot down to the right. Get information.
Nice shot there. No far, no major push. Looks like 79th, though, has evacuated those rocks. Maybe that 83rd fire was a little bit stronger than I anticipated. I'm not surprised, though. Let's see what we got going on here as PB is on this right side, and now Lamont has rotated the HL up forward a bit.
Through the bush.
Nice volley there by HL. Looks like PB's on independent fire right now. Oh, we got a charge over here. Oh, I pulled off too soon. There was a charge here, IVB versus 9th Corps, and I pulled off too damn soon. But the IVB has held the charge here, and they have forced back the 9th Corps, although they still have their flag and they still have their position. And that has caused EB Major Hazard here to rotate to support him. Actually, right now, Hazard does have an opportunity here to charge out the remnants of of Knockout 9th Corps, and take out their flag here. And that is exactly what Major Hazard is looking to do here. And this could knock back 9th Corps for quite a while if they lose their flag here. Can they get out in time? Can Bradley save his men? Oh, EB shooting into the backs of them as they try to get away. Command Sergeant Major Krups is trying to get away, but he is shot. Only 2 men are left. It is Bradley is dead. Oh no, Knightley is dead. The EB has slaughtered the 9th Corps. Oh, the humanity. And that is a major victory for the Union, brought on by a good hold by the IVB and a good reaction there by the EB. Now let's not forget that so far this defense, putting the CSA in this box so far, is working fairly well for the Union to distract and kind of keep the rest of the CSA boxed in. We'll see as the match continues, but right now the Union is a little bit behind on casualties, so these guys are not doing too bad shots here. Here's 20 who had to balance over. Got some nice sharpshooting going on right now for these guys, although they're getting hit from the 42nd over there. Here we've got 4th West Virginia is mixed up in here with EB.
Yes, please take care of that, Bubba. Okay. Straight ahead, left side of the tree.
Right now, the timing so far, the Union's not doing bad. We're at 35 minutes, still about half the battle ready. See if they can keep up this rate. Oh, but those volleys from Knight, they make you think. And as you can see, 9th Corps is now reassembling. Did they get their flag back? Oh, there was a rescue mission here. Private Need Sauce has rescued the flag. That is huge. That is going to let them get their respawns back. So that little flag retrieval mission there is going to enable 9th Corps to operate a lot, more independently here. IVB, so Jeff Knight is taking his men out to get a little bit of engagement against 9th Corps. But he is in the open, and he has taken some casualties. He's not going to stick around, though. He's going to pop back. I wouldn't want to get caught out there. I think it's wise for Jeff Knight to put his men back like that. Let's check out. I haven't watched too much of 19th Indiana yet. Let's see how they're doing on this fence here within the corn. The L shape here, supported by EB. Right now they're just on independent fire, which again seems to be working fairly well. Again, I like this box that the this intersecting fire here that the Union has set up. This little Z formation that they got going here. One leg. Boom. Boom, out here like this. I like it a lot. How's the Arty doing? They are slowly but surely getting up here. Here is Mr. Soldier from the EB, the second main, getting his men up. Let's see what's developing in the center here. Looks like we got a little bit of a mass here. All right, 83rd is now joined with 9th Corps. Now, if these guys push together here, I don't know if EB can handle them by themselves. And if they can get there before IVB reacts. If they eliminate IVB before EB reacts, get it out, motherfucker. Then I think the Union will be on trouble, and that flank here will collapse here. So let's see this volley here. Oh, and here's very dangerous here. Knight is actually moving his men out in the open. So this actually, at these rocks, puts him in an even more vulnerable position here. But I think he wants to try to maintain some contact with the enemy, which is not a bad idea. I'd just be worried about a charge. Although, okay, 83rd has rotated back to the center here. So I guess that danger has passed. They're not going to do a mass attack.
I'm with us, 83rd.
But as we see, though, as we're talking, what's going on up here? Did MWB charge in? These are very bad. Those are tickets you cannot be losing right now. You don't want to have guys out here like this. It might have been a charge, and it looks like the Union flag was in the dirt, but you don't want to go back for that flag. Spawn is not that far away. It's not worth taking those out-of-line tickets. And even though, that you see that Union advantage that they had is now kind of melted away. 32 and just about engaged is not horrible. It's not as good as it was a few minutes ago. I don't know if that was a charge I missed or what happened there.
You might be able to see them. You can see them. They're on that rock, right?
But yeah, Union should not be charging this position right now, in my opinion. He putting in the volley, although they got to be careful. Who is back over here? Looks like just some stragglers. So right now, 83rd has pushed up, and it looks like reinforcements are now flooding in from 42nd back to hold that flank. I might have missed it. Yeah, I would not recommend doing any charges right now. I do like that Rick's. Is it Rick's commanding? No, it's not Rick's. It is Cheap. Cheap has rotated out to the center position to get some flanking fire into the 9th Corps. I'm not dying, you're dying. Oh, back it up a damn lump. Alright.
Lay down, Halo.
I will.
Take it. Okay, let's
Job,
go.
guys.
Fire.
So the 83rd has covered a redeployment here for the rest of the CSA. This is interesting. Are they looking at a new angle of attack? It looks like they are. Here's Knight. He has rotated into the center here. And he's going to try to catch EB in the flank here, and he may. Oh, this could be deadly right here. You do not want to let KB have your flank like this. Did some heavy damage here to EB. And they are back here, though. They pulled out, I think, in time. Not saying just in time, but in time. And let's see. We do have IVB still out here. And now we got even a deeper flank move here by Prattley. He's going to try to sneak up behind IVB. If he can, IVB will be in a lot of trouble, but it's going to take him a while to make that movement. So I'm going to keep a little bit more eye here on the center position. All right, we do have a forward movement here by HL. Are they trying to cap? Is that what's going on right now? Looks like GB from the KB. There we go, 29 minutes. Union is at engaged. It's still anyone's game at the moment, to be honest with you. All right, who's capping at the moment? I guess it's these guys here from TB. Yeah, I'm confused as to who's capping. I didn't think the cap zone was this big. All right, now it's starting to go down. I guess it was those couple guys there. Oh, that's interesting. All right. All right, EB's going to come out for another big shot here.
Fire.
All right, they're going to fall back. All right, Brantley is probably almost on his way now. Oh, but Jeff Knight and Mickey saw it, so they're going to fall back as Prattley's going to try another flank attack here. So good awareness by Mr. Jeff Knight up here. We'll see if Prattley can still do some damage on him. Oh, I just heard some Artie, though. The Artie is now in the field here. There's Mr. Soldier. Where is Mr. Mattis? Where's Mr. Mattis shooting from back here? I don't know where Mattis is now. I'm confused. I lost Mattis. So, where's Mattis? I'm not sure. I want to try to make sure you use full cover as much as possible here. Not once. I don't know how that guy got hit either. Oh, there's Mattis. Oh, this is where he put the gun. Interesting. Very interesting here. Oh, this could do some real damage here. As they get loading. Alright, so I didn't see the attack here, but IVB did push back the 9th Corps, and they're going to rotate to the center, so good awareness there by the IVB. I really want to see this cannon shot here.
Oh, it was an awesome day.
I heard it was
Mattis, don't disappoint me here.
I rarely ever go to movie theaters expecting the second movie immediately, and this was one of those. So.
Okay, yeah. I've heard the same.
It looks like CSA is moving to the center. They might be capping. It's taking a little bit too long to move and set up that shot here, so we're going to check out what's going on in the center here. So now we got 20th here, who's operating at this forward position here. They might be trying to cap here. Now KB has moved up as well. The Imperious Knights now pushes his men all the way in the center here. They got hit by EB. They're still standing, though. And there's that cannon shot I was talking about that I did not get to see, but Mattis will give me another one here soon. And this Union CSA is still capping. Knight is still capping. This is interesting. I don't disagree with this maneuver. You want to try to extend the clock a little bit and get some more casualties. And looks like we have another push here by 9th Corps that IVB was able to hold. They got wiped out. They actually have the numbers here, I think, to finish them off if they want to. Or this might just be an ambush here by Prattley. He's got the rest of his men down here. Oh, look at this. Look at what Prattley has set up.
I reckon they're on top of that shit. Get a shot on right now.
He has a nice little ambush. He's got a forward position here. He's waiting for them to charge out and then he'll counterattack. We'll try to keep an eye on that, but the main fight is going on over here. So we will continue to watch this here. HL is still squaring off against the 42nd up here. Alright, so they're pulling back a little bit. So it looks like the CSA has pulled back with this really strong line here, like with PB 83rd and West Virginia, waiting for them to counterattack up there. So far, Brontley is still tangling with the IVB. This is an interesting map here. Alright, so 42nd came forward a little bit here to try to charge out the 79th. Looks like they succeeded, but they got hit hard by the KB and the HL. And they took some pretty heavy hits there. I don't know if that was worth it, to be honest with you. Not without recapping. Although they're slowly starting to recap here. Looks like Hazard is coming up a bit. Who's moving down this way? So now we got a pretty strong attack here developing, or at least a fist developing here with PB and 83rd rotating out to this right side. Are they looking to counterattack when they cap? Another arty shot coming in. We can try to catch him at some point. Looks like who's going to try to clear 20th by himself.
Fuck you. Get out of here.
But CJ said, no, leave my men alone. Get away, Hood. But here's Hazard moving his men up. Volley came in, but didn't do too much damage to him. Let's see how he answers. I saw a good number of flags go down. Of course, CJ still lives. I don't know about this guy, man. He's always doing his thing, man. It's hard to kill him.
I just don't know if you heard that.
So far, the CSA doesn't really have a unit that's can flank EB. Let's see, 83rd is probably in the best position to really oppose him.
They're on the left-hand side.
83rd is actually going to pull off. And, oh, this is interesting. So, 9th Corps has now tried to detach and has the flank of the EB here on this position. And they're about to shoot him in the back. IVB is starting to deal with them. Oh, wow, look at the damage they're doing. 42nd is coming out to deal with it. But 9th Corps is making them pay for this move. 9th Corps is real. Okay. And while that's going on, 83rd and HL have moved up as well. But now 19th Indiana's coming in. But Knight comes in to outflank 19th Indiana. And now, let's see. The Union's a little bit disorganized. Jeff Knight went in, though, to help out 42nd. Solidified that side. I got to get away from that damn music. All right. But so far, the CSA looks like they're in a decent position. But now here comes the EB going in. Where are they going to go? They got their flank here exposed by the KB. I'm down. So it is going to be hard to fight their way out of this without taking too many casualties. And I think that was the plan of the CSA, and it is working pretty damn well so far. West Virginia has moved in here as well. Here comes 19th Indiana trying to help out and clear them. But frankly, it looks like the CSA got the better of that fight. Nice positioning there by KB on those logs there. With a really good job of intercepting them. Oh, good knocking for Knight in the head. All right, where's this Union counterattack? You see how this is changing. Already coming in, putting in some shots. It's canister time, though. Oh, and a flood of counterattack here by the HL. Trying to finish off this element that's on the point. All right, who's this over here? It is remnants of IVB and 79 getting some flank shots here. It's not a bad position. But right now, the Union's going to have to kind of get the CSA is going to have to get reorganized here. Because right now, the CSA is pretty entrenched here in this forward position, as you can see. I don't know about crossing this open field here, unless your men are out there. So IVB is going to try to set up a position over there with the 79th. EB is on the fence. 19th is over here. This is going to be really tough for the Union to push off the CSA team now.
Eagle Brigade.
Hey, 42nd, make sure you're leaving room.
What they really need, to be honest with you, is some canister down this road here to try to suppress some of this. Like, look at this right now. You put canister down here. Oof. Where's Mattis? Where you at, Mattis? I didn't even see that. I don't know where that went. Alright, 9th Corps is now moving up, though. They're trying to push the EB and 17th off this wall here and kind of push them back into their main. They're shooting and retreating, making sure that they don't have any opportunity to move up here. 9th Corps does have this other side of the field locked down here with this flanking fire. Alright, what's developing over here?
Good.
Oh, 42nd put in a pretty heavy volley
Way back.
into the PB. Only 4 minutes remaining, though, on this counterattack. And the CSA is dug in. And they have a nice L formation that they've developed here. Look at this L formation they've got developed here. This is what you want. Anchored on this stone wall with hard cover. And that log pile. This is going to be really hard for the Union to unseat. Although Bradley, he's going to advance forward here. He's going to try to ambush the 17th. And it looks like he's going to succeed. A nice flank attack here by, wow, the HL and the 9th Corps. They have done a lot of damage here, and they might push the Union off of their fence position, further pushing them back into their spawn. Union is running out of options here. They've only got 3 minutes remaining.
What the hell happened?
Okay, we have time. They still haven't noticed us.
Okay.
Let's get her up closer.
Nice.
Form a nice line.
Just be ready to spare
Alright.
the notice. They might go to
Press
Captain Hell.
alt. Press alt to fix it, gentlemen. Get your reload.
Prime and fire. Don't even bother moving. Fire!
Did they kill the arty crew?
Oh, they missed!
Oh, looks like they missed 9th Corps. 9th Corps is going to push up. At this point, the Union is trapped with their spawn. They're going to have to figure an angle out of here. I don't know, maybe try a right flank. Try to get on that wall and just fight it off over on this wall. I don't think the woods here is going to work here. It's too strong of a position over here. But they might try it if they can get on the flank. We'll see what they can manage. The CSA now on taking losses with only 2 minutes remaining for this counterattack.
Events left.
Let's go.
That's left.
Alright, looks like they're going to try down the center. This is pretty dangerous. There's a lot of fire they're going to be taking. And not a lot of cover. And you can see they're trying to push through here, but they took a lot. Now there is a flank attack here by 42nd that might be able to roll them up here, but they got to deal with multiple angles. This is a bit of a mess here. And the Union is countercharging, which is the right call. A minute 20 remaining. It looks like this center is secure. And EB and HL were able to hold up 42nd here.
They're all dead.
Good fucking job, boys.
And they have won that fight. I think the Arty needs to switch to canister. I don't know why they're doing anything else at the moment, I'll be honest with you. All right, here comes the IVB for another charge down the lane. I don't know why they're going down this avenue here. I guess it's a little bit faster. You don't have to jump over the fence. I guess that's true.
Keep these fucking
But,
chick cats from
Keep pushing.
Let him retreat. Let him retreat. Go back. Push him off. Let him go.
Get back here, you fucking
And that's it. A pretty decisive win for the CSA team here. Let's see. It was 269 total at the end. A 11-man imbalance. It's not, you know, especially since 20th had to balance over. I'm not so sure about that. I'll be honest with you. But still well played by the CSA. Yeah, I think they definitely got to redo the balance here a little bit. So 270, great server pop. Really good beginning for the Union. I really liked how they started out. And I'm trying to remember when it kind of... I know when it fell apart. It's when 9th Corps was able to juke the IVB and get into that fight. That was the key moment, in my opinion. But, in any event, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see y'all for the next one.